Hi, my name is Beth Hand and I'm from Penn State Brandywine campus. The purpose of our study was to find a baseline on our campus, including faculty, staff, and students, regarding their beliefs, attitudes, values, motivations, risk perceptions, policy preferences, and underlying barriers to action as each relates to global warming. This data enables audience segmentation, and that is the identification into one of 6 different groups. These groupings can provide direction and best practices on how to communicate with each of these groups about this urgent issue. In the spring of 2017, we reproduced a study first done in 2009 by the Yale Project on Climate Communication and the George Mason Center for Climate Change Communication. We used Qualtrics to run our survey. We used 17 multiple choice questions from the Global Warming's 6 America screening tools. To better understand our Brandywine population, we also included some demographic questions. Those responses were then exported to SPSFs for further analysis, and application of the algorithm also included in the 6 America's codebook. This input enabled the output of the 6 segments. So what are these 6 segments and what do they mean? They exist on a continuum from alarmed, concerned, cautious, disengaged, doubtful, and dismissive. From the left-hand side, with the highest level of belief in global warming, the most concern, and the most motivation to do something about global warming, to the least belief, the least motivation, and the least concern about global warming. This is the 6 Brandywine's audience segments. These are the 6 America's audience segments. The proportions are about equal. Now, we also did some analysis within Qualtrics for each question just to see how our audiences broke down. And so when we asked, what do you think, do you believe in global warming, we found that in aggregate about 90% of the population in our survey said that yes, they believed that global warming is happening. And so we also asked them what do they believe is causing global warming, and 76 or 78% believe that global warming is being caused mostly by human activities. But how worried are they? In aggregate, about 73% said that they were somewhat or very worried. We also asked, did they think that citizens should be doing more or less to address global warming personally? And in this regard, 76% said much more. But then our participants taking action by boycotting companies that are opposed to steps to reducing emissions. And interestingly, more than 53% said no as an aggregate. Students reported the least action in this way. So what do we think? Do our friends share our beliefs in global warming? When asked, about 38% said that most of their friends share their belief on global warming. And this is among those who think that global warming is happening. Interestingly, there's a disconnect between this, the number of friends that people believe share their views on global warming, and the 90% that reported believing in global warming. And these issues of communication are where the global warming 6 America results can really come in and be of some help. So our audience segmentation indicates that the majority of our campus population requires substantial assistance to find greater engagement on this subject. Audiences identified will respond well to communication strategies that utilize compelling storytelling and simple to digest visuals. They will respond well to information relating to effective and feasible solutions. Additionally, they are able to be motivated through building perceptions of efficacy. Finally, this study helps to identify gaps in participant knowledge regarding global warming. It provides guidelines for climate change education campus-wide and enables greater engagement in and support of university-wide sustainability initiatives, contributes specific statistics and population baselines significant to future planned or potential Brandywine degree offerings, and provides an understanding of and a template for how to successfully execute the 6 America survey on a university campus. Thank you.